I'm so excited for this video today because number one, it's going to be a really short video because this is really simple and easy. It's a great tip that I've been dying to share with you guys. Number two, I always get comments on my videos about my eyebrows. I get a lot of compliments from you guys on my eyebrows, but then when I do tutorials and I kind of fill them in, I definitely get a lot of you guys that are basically mad at me for touching my eyebrows. But I'm the kind of person that I'm a perfectionist with my eyebrows, and if I have like one more hair on this one than I do on this one, it bothers the heck out of me, and I need my eyebrows to be as close to perfect as possible. So I kind of found a happy medium. I was playing around and I found a way that I can do my eyebrows very quickly, but not by overdoing them and not by applying too much product and keeping it more on the natural side. So that's what today's tutorial is going to be about. So very quickly, I want to show you guys all that you need, and then I'm going to jump into it. So the first thing that you need is a spoolie brush. I'm just using the one that came on the end of a pencil brush called Master Shape by Maybelline, but basically I'm just using this spoolie. If you don't want to go out and buy one, you can just clean an old mascara wand and use that. That's perfectly fine. Any cheap eyeliner pencil is absolutely fine. And then last but not least is my secret weapon, and it's mascara. Make sure that it's a waterproof mascara, and I would say to stay away from black mascaras. I'm using the Great Lash waterproof brownish black mascara, and it looks like this. Very cheap, $4 at pretty much anywhere. This is what it looks like, and the reason that I really like to use this mascara is because the brush is very small. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, what, mascara for your eyebrows? But I was in bed one day and thinking about eyebrows because I'm weird like that. And I was like, you know how you apply mascara on your eyelashes and it thickens them and it defines them and all of that? I was like, why can't it do that for your eyebrows? So I was playing around with it, and it actually does the same exact thing. The same way that a mascara thickens up your eyelashes, it does the same thing on every single hair on your eyebrows. It really brings out the fullness in them, and it makes a huge difference. So I want to show you guys this video today on what I've been doing to my eyebrows lately. This is the finished product, and honestly guys, it takes me 30 seconds. I mentioned at the end of the video that I used to take a lot longer when doing my eyebrows because I used to go through powder and pencil and gel and make them extremely perfect, and with this it's kind of more on the natural side. It takes me probably about 30 seconds every day to do it. It's very quick, and it makes me happy because I feel like my eyebrows are pretty much as even as I can get and as perfect looking as I can get them. So kind of happy that I don't have to spend so much time on my eyebrows anymore. So anyway, instead of rambling on more, I'm just going to show you guys how I do it, and yeah, let's just get started. Alright guys, so I have you pretty much zoomed in so you can see I have one eye that's already done, or one eyebrow I should say, and this one is completely bare, have nothing on it. So I just want to show you guys that it's not like crazy, it's not a huge difference, it's just a little bit more defined, a little bit more thick, and a little bit more dark. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did this on this eyebrow. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just take my spoolie and just comb out the hairs. I like to make sure that everything is pretty much in place and neat before I start. Okay, and then I'm going to take that eyeliner or that brow liner, whatever you want to call it, and I'm not going to be using a heavy hand with this at all by any means. The only reason that I'm going to use this is because this eyebrow is a little bit thicker in the front than this one is. I always try to grow it in as thick in the front as this one, but I can't ever get it perfect. So what I'm going to do is just concentrate this right on the lower inner part of my eyebrow and just slightly bring it down to make it look like it's a little bit thicker in front. And it's really important not to draw it on. I'm just using really light strokes to kind of bring down the shape a tiny little bit. It honestly doesn't even make a huge difference, but since I'm so much of a perfectionist with my eyebrows, it bothers me that this one is a slightly little bit thinner in the front. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then since the color isn't the exact shade of my eyebrows, I'm just going to be bringing it up so I can just basically fade it in a tiny little bit, so it doesn't look so obvious. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for the front. And then the other thing that bothers me about my eyebrows is my arches. I have a pretty low arch, and I know a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with this, but what I like to do is just raise the arch a tiny little bit on my eyebrows because I feel like it really brings up the whole face. I just feel like it looks more glamorous. I just love the look of a high arch eyebrow. So all that I'm going to do is the same thing like I did on the bottom, except this time I'm going to be focusing on the top. And I also like to have it a little bit more rounded because my natural arches are kind of a little more on the sharper side, and I like it to look soft and rounded. So what I'm going to do is start like towards the middle of the eyebrow and just bring it out in short strokes a little bit higher than my eyebrow normally would go. And then again, just fade that into the edges. So basically that's it, and that's all I'm going to be doing with the eyebrow pencil. I'm not going to be going crazy, not filling in the whole eyebrow, that's it. Then what I'm going to do is go back to my spoolie. I really feel like in between each step it's very important to brush everything out. The same way when you apply your eyeshadow, how you would use a blending brush in between so that everything is blended into each other and that you have no harsh lines. Same exact thing with your spoolie. Okay, so that's done, and my next and final step is using my mascara, and I'm just using this cheap Great Lash mascara. Mine is kind of at the end. I've had it for about 2 months already, so it's pretty dry, but if you are starting off with a fresher mascara, make sure to just dip this into a paper towel just to make sure that you don't have excess mascara on your brush. And what I like to do is just start on the outer part of my eyebrow because I don't want it to be really thick and dark in the front because that's going to make it very obvious that it's fake. So what I'm going to do is just like you would apply mascara on your eyelashes, you're going to do the same thing on your eyebrow hairs. So I'm just going to be starting towards the middle, and you could see it's not only darkening my eyebrow hairs, but it's also thickening them at the same time and blending everything in that I did underneath with that pencil. So again, I like to start from the middle, work my way out to the end, and then I'm going to be applying a little bit towards the inner part of my eyebrow. Okay, so that's what it looks like after the mascara, and then my last and final step, I'm going to go back in again with my spoolie and just brush everything out, paying special attention to the front. I really don't want it to look obvious, and sometimes I see girls that have like a big block in the front of their eyebrow. I feel like you want to make sure to keep that as most natural looking as you can because it's just not a good look to have that big block in the front of your eyebrow. I'm just going to finish by brushing everything out. Let me zoom you guys out so you could see the finished look, and that's it. Those are my eyebrows. I think that they look really natural. They're not too much, but they definitely look defined and on the stronger side, which is my preference. And this routine for my eyebrows, they used to take me like 7 or 8 minutes to go through the powder and the gel and the pencil and everything that I used to do. This I can do seriously in under 30 seconds. So it's really easy, and it really has a nice look to it, and it lasts all day long. So I hope that you guys learned a little something. I think it's really cool, a really cool trick to use mascara on your eyebrows. Try it out. You have nothing to lose. I really feel like a lot of you guys would benefit by using mascara as well on your eyebrows. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.